In 1954, Harry Apple, the original owner of Trade Press Media Group, saw an opportunity to capitalize on the growing facility market, and in September of that year, he launched what would become Building Operating Management magazine. For 70 years, the magazine has kept up with the changing trends of the industry and has always been a reliable and unbiased source of information for facility managers and building owners.
BOM readers are very busy people, and their jobs often require them to put out fires. We highlighted issues that can easily get lost in the crush of day to day tasks, whether that was climate change, the need to communicate the value of the facility department, emerging developments in technology, or fundamentals that FMs needed to keep in mind when they embarked on a project.
It's always been a very timely magazine. Whenever there were new trends, new techniques, it always appeared in the magazine before anywhere else.
Building, operating, and management, like this publication is not only relevant because it pulls information from those who are actually doing the work, the professionals, but also those who may have had some hiccups along the way. And reading that, it allows us to really fine tune what's in our administrative guidelines so that we can minimize errors and mistakes.
Originally, the magazine primarily focused on the products and new technology needed when constructing new buildings or renovating and modernizing existing ones to remain relevant. However, the industry is more than just products. As the decades progressed, editorial coverage broadened to also focus on the people influencing facility management.
The word that comes to mind for me is people. The facility managers that we talked to, the industry experts who contributed so much to the magazine, our in-house staff. It's really people who make the magazine what it is.
The magazine has always showcased FM individuals who were doing best practice kinds of things and on the cutting edge. And that is also a place where you could go and read about people. And we have had clients say that allowed them to network with others in their industry because they were featured in the magazine. And the magazine has also allowed industry leaders to be able to participate, express their views and what they are involved in. And so I think that has been an essential component of the magazine too.
With the introduction of an editorial advisory board in 1993, the magazine got closer than ever before to the trends and challenges impacting its readers on a day-to-day basis and did a better job steering coverage in this direction. Looking back on the past 70 years, no trend has had a greater and longer lasting impact on the role of facility managers than the green movement starting in the 1990s and continuing still to the present day.
The green movement, including efforts to mitigate climate change, and that movement included everything from design to technology to operations.
There has definitely been a huge shift in awareness of our building's impact on so many things, not just impact on like our bills and our energy use, but also impact on our health, impact on the climate, impact on global health. And I think the magazine has really helped to navigate those changes.
Building Operating Management's green coverage included a nearly 30-year partnership with the U.S. Green Building Council, running their Green Building Report quarterly. Over the years, entire issues have been devoted to environmental coverage, and countless articles have helped facility managers maximize energy efficiency, conserve water, and make their facilities healthier overall for both the planet and the people occupying it. As the industry progressed, there came to be too much to cover in a print magazine alone. The brand expanded in 1995 with the launch of its website FacilitiesNet, which featured job postings, a networking portal, online buyer's guide, and of course, the latest issue of the magazine. Today, the site reaches hundreds of thousands of facility professionals with exclusive articles, videos, webcasts, and the FM Prime member section.
The changes over the years in terms of the technology advancements and what is happening in the FM industry has been extraordinary.
In the early 2000s, the magazine was a key driver in the formation and success of the NFM&T Conference and Trade Show in Baltimore. Never before had an industry event brought the diverse team of facility management players together like NFM&T did for a unified experience.
It was the first year of NFM&T. We were in the Baltimore Convention Center at the foot of the stairs, and it was before registration opened, and people started coming in. And they kept coming in. They formed a line and they started heading down to the rooms and they talked to each other. And it was clear in the first hour that the show was going to be a success. And that really I think of as a moment of change. When Building Operating Management helped to launch NFMT, and that show has become such a great success.
Throughout its 70-year history, Building Operating Management has continued to be a leader in the industry, informing and influencing countless facility managers each year in its printed pages and online offerings.
Building Operating Management magazine has helped me tremendously over the years of me being in this industry. From the magazine to to the website, and information to just opportunities that have been given to me. It's done everything, honestly, everything.
Yeah, I think the relevancy of the articles really help. I like highlighting elements of articles, and I'll send a snippet to some of my team members. I think it really helps them and motivates them and informs them that they're not, in this by themselves, or sometimes they'll say, I was just thinking of that. Thank you for sharing.
As a building engineer and an ASHRAE lecturer, I write and speak internationally on energy and water conservation, on indoor air quality, and how good or not so good operation and maintenance can affect building costs. Of course, I also subscribe to many technical journals and e-newsletters. BOM by far is one of the better magazines from which I get excellent information that I can use in these blogs, articles, and seminars.
I have to say, I've been with USGBC for more than 20 years. And when I started out in my first role at the organization, I was doing media outreach. And so I was working really closely with Building Operating Management. Even back then, the magazine was very into sustainability. It's just amazing to see how far the magazine has come, especially just even in the last 20 years.